Hey everybody, it's David from Invasion Entertainment. I don't really do these very often, but it's not very often that I find a pair of speakers or a speaker or some kind of new technology that I want to use for my weddings or when I'm doing mobile stuff, mobile parties and things like that. This kind of came to me while I was at Guitar Center selling some gear and thought it was a great deal. It's the Gemini PA-300BT portable line array column PA speaker system, which basically, I'm sure you might have seen them. Bose makes a lot of them now, and Gemini is one of those brands that kind of come along across, I feel like, as a comparable to maybe Harbinger, which is Guitar Center's brand. But basically, you have the small sub, the bass unit, you have the subwoofer, and then a line column speaker. And it normally is typically two spacers, and then the top one has some kind of like tweeters, small little 5 to 6 inch speakers in there, or 4-inch speakers probably. Anyways, what I liked about this was many reasons. First of all, the price. It was on sale at Guitar Center, and when I mean sale, it really was on sale. It's typically $600. Obviously with tax and warranty, it ends up being like $700. I got away with a steal of like $440 because it was on sale for $399 plus the warranty. So 2-year warranty with a gear card. So it's 24 pounds, which isn't bad, and it comes with a bag, so you can put your column speakers in it. So it's these are designed really for mobile DJs like myself, or musicians, or maybe you're doing a conference, you want to speak. It's meant to be easy to carry around with you. You know, even the Harbinger speakers I have, they're really small. They're not very easy to carry, and there's nothing you can put them in. They don't make a bag for it. Maybe you should think about making a bag. Basically, the portability was something I was really looking at, because right now I do use the Harbinger speakers for cocktail hour and wedding ceremonies, but this would actually make it easier. It's really quick to set up. You plug it in, power it down, tape down your cords, put the column speakers in, whichever height you want to usually do is obviously the 78 inches, all 3 columns together, and in some situations you can use 1 or 2. But basically it comes with an 8-inch high excursion driver, 2-inch high temperature voice coil for the wear and tear of heavy use. Online it said for incompatible weather conditions. These things aren't waterproof. You're not going to stand outside with speakers. It's dumb. I'm more assuming like wind maybe, or condensation, something like that maybe. It's rugged for travel. Rugged. It says it's got 300 watt continuous with a 1200 watt peak total, which that's good. That's what I was looking at. So you got the column section. It features 6 2-inch high frequency drivers. Gets you 78 inches high, which isn't bad. It actually gets taller than me, and I'm 6'2", so that's nice. And it's pretty loud. Obviously, no reason for you to stand next to it, but it's loud enough for obviously a small conference room. I even saw a video online on YouTube. A DJ used it for a small party. Not my kind of thing because it looks weird, but for a cocktail hour or a ceremony, it's not bad, especially for ceremony situations. I've done a couple ceremonies where trying to set up 2 speakers is just, there's no space. Some of the smaller ceremonies in some of the areas that I've been in, that something like this, like a line array speaker, would work very well. There's an 8-inch woofer in the subwoofer. It hits hard without having the line array speakers on top of it, and just listening to the subwoofer and just blasting it. I had about a quarter of the way. It's loud, and it was making everything in my kitchen vibrate. And in the description, they're pretty right. They said that you'll swear you were listening to a different sound system. You have a variety of I/O options, which is another reason why I got this. You have 3 channels, 2 channels with a line and mic input. It has the combo XLR 1/4 inch connectors, an option for reverb if you need it, and there's also the 3rd channel, which is basically your RCA, your aux port, and it has Bluetooth, which is nice. It also, being surprisingly, it has its own built-in EQ. You can choose between 4 options: music, live, hi-fi, and speech. Obviously that kind of has to change with the bass, so it's already kind of there, it's built in. And then there's also an output for an XLR to, I guess, imagine another system, or maybe you're wiring into another main board for recording purposes, whatnot. Who knows? It's your purpose, it's what you're buying them for. But basically, what this review is my experience with the first purchase. Now, I'm saying this from being a customer, a loyal customer to Guitar Center for a very long time. I've bought things that is a little too good to be true. You go online, and I'm a person who looks at reviews. You go online, you see some great reviews, you're like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna get this. Get home, put it together, it doesn't fucking work. So, you'll find in the video, it doesn't work very well. It gets kind of distorty. I'm playing music from Bluetooth. I also tried it with the RCA and the aux connection just to see if it was a Bluetooth transmission problem, and it's not. Something about the speakers, it was rattling the speakers, and it was getting kind of not touchy, and it wasn't getting a solid connection with the diodes going all the way up. So the sound wasn't always coming through, and every time the bass hit, it rattled the speaker and made it stop working. So I guess my concern is, did I get a bad one? And that's possible, and that's what I'm getting at, is that some stuff I get from Guitar Center, it's hit or miss. I might have had a bad one. They make tons of these things, you know, we get bad parts sometimes. And that's why you buy a warranty. So I'm going to go tomorrow, return it, show them it doesn't work if I need to, and just get another one. And if that one doesn't work, well, Gemini, I'm sorry. I wanted to try you out as a brand, and you have failed. Maybe. But you might have failed, because I'd be very depressed. And I don't really want to go with Harbinger. You know, I'll get a Harbinger one, but Line 6 makes one too, and I could just buy one from Line 6, but it's more expensive. I thought this was a bargain. And it's not because you think, oh, it's a bargain because that piece is a crap. There's 15 reviews on here, gives it a 4.5 out of 5 from Guitar Center. Everybody said it worked except for one guy who has the same problem I do. Let me know what you think about this. I'm hoping tomorrow I will get a product that will work. And the problem about this is that in store, there was only 2. I bought the one. So if this one doesn't work, and the next one doesn't work, fudge it. Give me my money back. I'll try another day, you know? So, we'll see.
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
So what happened was I returned it. He checked it to see if it worked. He played a Day to Remember. It played for like 5 to 10 seconds, and once the bass started hitting, it just got weird and really distorted. Which I imagine was the problem, was that every time the bass hit, the connectors were not proper or whatever. Anyways, we're like, the manager, I'm friends with the manager, so he was like, oh, swap it out and give him that one. And I said, can't we just check it first before I go home and find out it doesn't work? So we open it up, we check it, and the technician that's checking it, he's like, oh no, please don't tell me.
And before we even got that far, we opened up the box, and I think it came from their distribution center. We opened up the box, and the power cord that was in it was not wound up properly, and it had the twisty tie on it that was not on there. We looked at it, opened it up, and we're like, that's kind of weird. Did someone repackage this? They go to plug it in and find out someone yanked the ground off the cord. So this was definitely one of those. We returned it, and then they probably thought that was working, and then shipped it back out. And then I got the other broken one. In the end, I just got my money back. I know a lot of people reviewed that it worked, but the two I got did not work, and I said, I'm done. Maybe you guys have better luck. If you're watching this video, let me know your experiences below and see if yours worked or not, and maybe you bought it from a different store and not Guitar Center. So let me know. Thanks, guys.